When I edit my emails, I pay attention to three aspects: the content, the formatting, and the layout and design. Now, I won't be speaking about the layout and design here, but focus on the content and formatting. In terms of the content, the very first thing I pay attention to is absolute clarity. And in order to achieve absolute clarity, I follow the rule of one, which simply states your email has only one goal. If you have multiple goals you're trying to achieve, write multiple emails. That will not only avoid confusing your reader, but it will actually help with your email's performance as well, because you can apply segmentation and personalization and make sure that each of those emails is more relevant to the respective recipient. Now, the rule of one doesn't only apply to the whole email, but also to its elements. And each element within your email has the job to push the reader further down until they reach the call to action and take that action. So the from name should make the reader read the subject line, and the subject line should make the reader open the email or at least read the preview text. And now, this is the last chance for you to have the reader open the email, so that should happen. And now you got your hook, your lead, your opening. Each sentence in your email has the job to push the reader to the next one. So look at each and ask yourself, would I read on? Where would I stop reading? Where does it get boring? Where do I feel like, man, this is fluff? Look for all of that and make sure you cannot, once you're done editing, you cannot spot the moment where you would stop reading. The whole thing should flow. That's what you're looking for when it comes to these elements. And then the call to action should be enticing enough for you to actually take that action after having gone through the rest of the email. So that's the rule of one applied on your email in general and also its elements. But I have also just mentioned fluff. And that's a big topic for me, or a very important one. It's actually not very big, but super impactful. I hate fluff. I'm somebody who really, really values time. And I honestly feel offended when I read really bad emails. When people send bad emails, I just unsubscribe. I can't stand it. I can't stand reading bad emails. And usually it's because people are just writing emails for the sake of writing emails. They're not having the reader in mind, and if they're really impacting the reader with the email, are they sharing something that is really valuable? And if they do, is it also actionable? So basically, when I look for fluff, I look at each sentence and ask myself, does it do its job in a sense of pushing the reader to the next sentence? But also the email in general and the sentences in that, the way they are written, are they actually valuable and are they actionable? Is there some golden nugget, actionable golden nugget that I can take out and implement right away in my life and feel like I have gained something? And if not, then it's just not a good email. It's a waste of my time. A good way of testing that is that after reading the email, I actually ask myself, would I feel like somebody has just wasted my time if I would receive this email? Would I regret spending the 2 minutes or 3 minutes reading this email or not? Or would I actually think, hey, that's a great insight, or that was funny, that was entertaining, looking forward to the next one. Anything that doesn't match that goes out. It's fluff. We don't need that. I'll give you an example. For instance, you want to motivate somebody in your email, and now you write something like, yeah, you can do it if you set your mind up to it, and if you really believe it, then you can. This is fluff to me. This is nothing you can. It's washed out. It's cliche, and it's not actionable. It's nothing you can really apply. Yeah, you can do it. Instead, if you don't know how to motivate somebody, but you want the email to be motivating, just go on YouTube, Google a motivational speaker who has great content, and either summarize what he's saying while giving credit, or even send people to his video. He will do a much better job at that than you will. And your goal is to impact the reader, and in this case, motivate the reader. So why would you send out fluff when there is so much value available? And another way of testing that, including your offer, is to ask yourself, so what? So after each sentence, ask yourself, so what? And especially after when going through your pitch, ask yourself, so what? This question is perfect for um, identifying weaknesses in your pitch. So we had the rule of one applied to the email in general, and then to each of the elements, checking if each sentence actually pushes you to the next. Then we have looked for fluff. We have made sure that we are providing at least one insight, one actionable nugget in the whole email that somebody can truly say, I'm glad I found that out. And then ask yourself, you know, if there is a pitch, ask yourself, so what? This is how I edit the content.